डेवलपर है, हमारे पास एक आइडिया होता है कि मुझे ये वाला स्ट्रैटेजी चाहिए, मुझे एक एक्सपोनेंशियल मूविंग एवरेज वाला स्ट्रैटेजी चाहिए, या फिर मुझे एक ओपनिंग रेंज ब्रेकआउट वाला स्ट्रैटेजी चाहिए। तो उसको बनाने के लिए यू कैन यूज चैट जीपीटी, बट उसको मार्केट से कनेक्ट करने के लिए, विच इज एनएससी बीएससी एक्सचेंजेस से कनेक्ट करने के लिए आपको एक बीच में यू नीड अ कनेक्शन, एंड वहां पे नुब्रा कम। सो नुब्रा इज अ फुल स्केल ब्रोकर. We provide a retail platform as well. We have a terminal, we have a web app as well, जहाँ से आप orders place कर सकते हो. उसके अलावा वी ऑल्सो प्रोवाइड आर एपीआई इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, जहाँ पे आप डायरेक्टली एक्सचेंज से कनेक्ट कर सकते हो। जैसे एक्सचेंज से जो भी मार्केट डेटा आएगा, हम डायरेक्टली एपीआई यूजर्स को पास ऑन करते हैं। तो अगर आप इफ यू ओपन अ वेब सॉकेट कनेक्शन विद नुब्रा ब्रोकर, आप डायरेक्टली वहां से मार्केट डेटा निकाल सकते हैं, एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो प्लेस ऑर्डर्स एज वेल. So we are a full-scale broker. Our platform, I can ask one of my teammates to put our platform Nubra.io on the chat, and you can check out our platform as well. So today's webinar is around APIs. Ki how do we through my laptop without using Nubra का IO platform, web platform और app, मैं कैसे exchanges से directly market data निकाल सकता हूँ और उस पे मैं orders भी place कर सकता हूँ, analysis कर सकता हूँ, उसके बाद orders place कर सकता हूँ. तो दो स्ट्रैटेजीज मैं ट्राई करूंगा आज करने के लिए. एक होगा ओपनिंग रेंज ब्रेकआउट. ये सारे स्ट्रैटेजीज स्क्रैच से करूंगा मैं, और मैं स्टेप्स दिखाऊंगा कि आप कैसे ये स्ट्रैटेजीज बना सकते हैं. ये बनाने के लिए the strategies that I'm going to show right now, you will need an account with nubra.io. So ये है nubra.io का, सॉरी चैट में डाल दिया है. So once you create an account, एक 24 hours का एक लॉगिन पीरियड होता है where your KYC is done. So यहाँ से आप अकाउंट ओपन कर सकते हो nubra.io में. You can open your डीमैट or you can scan the QR and open an account. और स्टेप्स प्रोसेस बहुत ही आसान है. इट्स जस्ट फोन नंबर, आपको एक एमपिन डालना पड़ेगा, खुद का एक बनाना पड़ेगा, एंड नॉर्मल स्टेप्स आर पैन, आधार वेरिफिकेशन, बैंक वेरिफिकेशन, सेगमेंट. आपको अगर इक्विटी, एफएनओ और कमोडिटीज चाहिए, आप सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं यहाँ से, पर्सनल डिटेल्स, नॉमिनी डिटेल्स, और फिर एंड में आपको एक ई साइन, सेल्फी, वो सब करना पड़ेगा. इट्स अ वेरी क्विक प्रोसेस. और एक प्रोसेस कंप्लीट होने के बाद 24 आवर्स में यू विल हैव योर एक्सेस टू नुब्रा का एपीआईज. And I'll show you what. Yeah, it's a very simple PAN, bank, segment, personal details, nominee, and also selfie. तो ये सारे स्टेप्स खत्म करने के बाद आपको एक्सेस मिल जाएगा nubra.io का. मैं दिखा दूंगा कैसे दिखता है. So this is how our web terminal looks. You can choose your stocks from here and you can place orders as well, buy and sell. So when you go to the account section, 24 hours में it will look like this. So ये this is my name and यहाँ पे it says KYC verified. एंड आप अगर एपीआई क्रेडेंशियल्स में जाएंगे तो यू कैन सी योर एपीआई क्रेडेंशियल्स हियर. लाइव मार्केट के लिए क्रेडेंशियल्स है, और यूएटी में जो मैं दिखाऊंगा यूएटी मार्केट के लिए भी क्रेडेंशियल्स है. तो दिस वाज जस्ट द बेसिक्स. आई वेंट क्विकली. मैं दो स्ट्रैटेजीज करने वाला हूँ. एक ओपनिंग रेंज ब्रेकआउट स्ट्रैटेजी, और ये स्ट्रैटेजी मैंने इसलिए सेलेक्ट किया क्योंकि इसमें ड्यूरिंग द लाइव सेशन इटसेल्फ आई विल शो यू इट विल हैव टू प्लेस ऑर्डर्स. इट विल प्लेस द लाइक्लीहुड ऑफ इट प्लेसिंग ऑर्डर्स इज वेरी हाई, which is why I'm choosing an opening range breakout. Apart from this, there is a volume breakout also that I will show. It's a dashboard that I'll try to build from scratch if time permits. So I'll quickly show. तो अकाउंट बनने के बाद you will have access to our APIs. तो ये नुब्रा का API डॉक्यूमेंटेशन पेज है, मेरे टीम मेंबर्स उसमें डालेंगे, आप इसमें जाके देख सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे दो सेक्शंस है, एक पाइथन का एक सेक्शन है और एक रेस्ट एपीआई का एक सेक्शन है. पाइथन इसलिए ताकि थोड़ा इजी हो बिगिनर कोडर्स के लिए, और रेस्ट एपीआई भी इजी है. इट इज फॉर पीपल हु वांट टू यूज अदर लैंग्वेजेस एज वेल. जिनको भी कोई क्वेश्चन है बीच में रोक सकते हो, मुझे पूछ सकते हो. आई विल ट्राई टेकिंग इट एज एंड वेल, और चैट में भी डाल सकते हो, मेरे टीम मेंबर्स चैट में रिप्लाई कर देंगे. सॉरी, हाँ, या थैंक यू. हाँ, तो होम होम पेज में एपीआई डॉक्स के पेज में आई एम गोइंग टू द पाइथन एसडीके सेक्शन. यहाँ पे you have market data, real time data, you have trading, how do you place orders, everything is available here. यहाँ पे we have a section for videos as well. You can see our videos and know how to easily place orders. We have portfolio section also where you can see your positions live as well. So everything is there in this page. Now for ease of using of ChatGPT Codex to build codes, हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे एक डाउनलोड का एक बटन डाल दिया है, जहाँ पे आप इस डाउनलोड बटन से यू कैन डाउनलोड द एंटायर डॉक्यूमेंटेशन दैट इज देयर. So the first step, if you want to build a strategy, is you would click this download button. तो you would download it. यहाँ पे आ गया मुझे download Nubra का पूरा documentation आ गया मुझे. So now there are two ways to do it. One is a slightly harder way and one is a slightly easier way. मैं harder way पहले दिखाऊंगा because that is the method used by most people. So I'll just go to ChatGPT यहाँ पे this is the first chat that it is happening. I will upload this download that was there. So this is the download you can see here. This is the API ka documentation. So the first thing I'll do is, can you go through the document of Nubra API and see and build an opening range of Algo. So for those of you who don't know opening range, while it thinks and gives me an answer, I'll just quickly go back. So opening range breakout basically ये है कि ये वैसे it'll track, say I'll give it 5 industries अभी के लिए. 5 industries में कौन से industries में सबसे ज्यादा jump हुआ है, या तो either it has broken out at the top, sorry, from the previous day. So either the current first candle that comes in the day is has broken out at the top, or it has broken out at the bottom. It will see which industry has broken out in which direction and by how much. तो उसमें से the maximum breakout वाला industry it will choose, and उस industries में उनके top 3 stocks it will try and take a position based on the first 5-minute candle. So assume करिए कि ये the red candle is the first 5-minute candle. Whichever direction it breaks, it can break on the top or it can break at the bottom. That side it will take a long or a short position. So that is the opening range breakout that we are doing here. So first it will track the industries that are breaking out, and then within those industries, it will take positions in the stocks that are there. This is a very simple code, and it should ideally take a position while I'm deploying it live. So that is the reason why this was chosen. This is also a very famous algo that a lot of people use, but it has to be back tested. Again, a disclaimer I'd like to add is that I'm not showing you a strategy that is deployable. I'm just showing you how to deploy your strategy using Nubra APIs. तो इसका एनालिसिस वो सब आपको आपके एंड पे करना पड़ेगा. So yeah, it says yes, based on the SDK documents, you can build a opening range breakout with Nubra APIs. It shows me everything that I need: historical candles, real-time OHLCV stream, trading support. You have an SDK layer. Okay, so now what I'll do is single symbol ORB. It's telling me to start with. What I'll start with is I'll tell it to first. So here is the harder bit. From here, I'm going to switch to the very easy bit, which is Codex. So Codex is ChatGPT का एक code-based ChatGPT. तो मैं Codex दिखा देता हूँ जल्दी. So it's a cloud-based agent that is there that will run within your terminal itself, in your laptop as well. So you can download the app here. You could download it in command prompt. There are multiple ways to use Codex. So in this case, I'm using Codex in my command prompt. So अगर मैं Codex यहाँ पे type करूँ, I will have OpenAI का ChatGPT 5.4 it is using. I can choose a model as well, but it is just going through my code line. So now I'm going to give it this document in my downloads folder. I'll also show you the reason. So the reason why I'm using Codex here and not ChatGPT is because यहाँ पे it has context. So since I'm going to be making an algo on this file, यहाँ पे Codex इसी file पे काम करते जाएगा. It'll keep building on this file and it'll know what I'm doing. It'll have memory key. The user has asked me to build something like this, so it'll constantly keep a track of the memory. So यहाँ पे, can you help build me an opening range breakout algo? As a start, I would want to just determine which industries among Nifty IT, Nifty Auto, Nifty Oil and Gas, Nifty Pharma, Nifty FM. Abhi ke liye, I'll just take these 5, I think, and then I want to write a Python code that will get me the largest absolute percentage change from previous close. So this is all I need. So I'm telling you to write me a Python code to get me the largest absolute percentage change from previous close. मैंने उसको कुछ कोड दिया नहीं है, मैंने बस ये डॉक्यूमेंटेशन का एक्सेस दे दिया है उसको और बता दिया कि तुम इस डॉक्यूमेंटेशन से कैन यू प्लीज बिल्ड मी अ कोड फॉर दीस. सो द बेस्ट वे टू बिल्ड एल्गोस इज टू ब्रेक इट ऑन स्टेप बाय स्टेप कि आपको पहले क्या चाहिए फिर उस पे ऐड करते जाओ और वो स्ट्रैटेजी बनाते जाएगा. तो यहाँ पे कोडेक्स यहाँ पे बना रहा है, इट इज सेइंग इट इज गोना यूज करंट प्राइस with previous close and change. Um, so it's going through the entire document to try and build it. किसी को कोई questions है please, if I'm going too fast also please बता दीजिए. So meanwhile while it thinks, I'll show you and talk about what we'll try and do next. So next will be like a volume breakout. I'll again use Codex itself to try and build out a volume breakout dashboard. Last webinar में मैंने इसको दिखाया था. मैं उसका शायद वीडियो भी दिखा सकता हूँ अभी while it thinks. So just say it's thinking for 1 minute 15 seconds. So I'll just quickly show you one video of the webinar. So this is the volume dashboard that I had made last time. So same process. यहाँ पे मैं download कर रहा हूँ. The file is there in my local downloads. I'm adding it to ChatGPT. So I'm just giving it a chat here. ChatGPT is the harder way to build this because ChatGPT में sometimes ChatGPT context भूल जाता है कि user क्या पहले पूछ रहा था. तो थोड़ा सा it starts hallucinating. Codex में वो problem थोड़ा कम है. So it tells me it can build this volume breakout. So then I give it a prompt key. I want this dashboard. So I can see it has asked me. I'll just go back to Codex again. So Codex has finished doing something. So we now need to test it and see if it's working or not. So it's saying it is using Nubra's current price to fetch percentage change from previous close, which is what we need. And Nifty IT, Nifty Auto, Nifty Oil, and it has used all these sectors. Then it ranks them by the absolute move and prints the strongest sector to use the ORB pre-filter on. So it has said that it has built it somewhere called, can you tell me where the code is? So it tells me it is in this path. I'll just copy this path. I'll go here. Sorry, not here. Okay, so it's saying it's built it here. Opening range, sector strength. That is the same. Yeah, opening range, sector strength. So I'll go to that file now. So it has built me this entire code already using Nubra's SDK as an input. And so before I try and go through this code, उसके पहले मैं एक बार रन करके देखता हूँ कि अगर कुछ हो रहा है कि नहीं, कुछ गलती किया है कि नहीं. तो यहाँ पे it has asked me TOTP. So let me just see if it is. So यहाँ पे it is trying to authenticate using TOTP. So I'll explicitly now tell Codex. So I'm still in the same code. I'm just telling it, can you change the login to OTP and MPIN based login. So now it will automatically change the code line here. So while we are running here, I'll just change this. So Codex इसी code को it will change it. It will alter it real time. So it's working right now and trying to change it to phone number and MPIN. So now it's saying it's removing the TOTP patching. It's trying to do the SMS, OTP, and MPIN. Yeah, so while it is working, I'll just see if there's any questions. Any questions are there as well? Please feel free to ask. I'll quickly show you. So now it's done it. OTP MPIN login is what it's trying to do now. And it's telling me to run the file again. So let me try running it now again. So now you can see now it's no longer asking me for TOTP. तो कोडेक्स खुद से कोड चेंज कर रहा है. मैंने कोड को बंद भी नहीं किया, कुछ नहीं किया. कोडेक्स ने अपने आप चेंज कर दिया कोड को. And now it has changed the login flow. So now I'll just put 313 by 3. Yes. So it says login successful, which means I have access to Nubra's APIs. And now you can see it has also got me the data. So I'll just try and pull this up a bit. So it has ranked the sectors based on absolute change. So this could be opening range breakout at the top or bottom, long or short. I am not sure of this thing. I can ask it to get me absolute change. Oh, sorry, it says change percentage and absolute change here. So these are all breakout on top. So this is a percentage change from the previous close. So now what I'll do is I will ask Codex now, okay, this works. Can you now go through the web and get me the top 3 stocks by weight for each of the industry and mentioned in the code. So idea is कि I'll choose 3 stocks by weight for each of these industries and उसमें मैं opening range breakout मैं assign करूँगा based on the first 5-minute candle का breakout. So I'm telling it to go through the web and get me the top 3 stocks by weight. You can use the NSE website for this purpose. If possible. Add the stocks to the code and display it here as well. So I've asked it to add it to the code. Not do anything with it yet, but just add it to the code, and I want to also see it here in Codex. So Codex is working at the background. So while it works, it'll probably work for a bit because it's going to do a web search. Meanwhile, I'll just go through the webinars, last webinar, what we made with the volume breakout. So I'll just show you the screener we built so that users can know what all you can build. So this was like a volume based screener that we built. I'll just quickly show the entire process. This is how it looks, the volume base. So it has a phone number, device ID place. You have to put your OTP. Device ID is any random string. यहाँ पे OTP और MPIN डालते ही यहाँ पे वॉल्यूम ब्रेकआउट रियल टाइम टिक होगा. तो यहाँ पे मैं OTP डाल रहा हूँ जो मेरे फोन पे है, वेरीफाई OTP. और तो ये मैंने डैशबोर्ड मेरे यूज केस के लिए बनाया है. आप यू कैन मेक दिस डैशबोर्ड यूज केस फॉर योरसेल्फ, फॉर अ ग्रुप ऑफ क्लाइंट्स इफ यू आर बिल्डिंग इट फॉर. You can build this dashboard for any purpose that you want. You can deploy this dashboard as well. So yeah, you can see here it's constantly changing here. So this is a 3-minute time frame where you're getting the historical volume average and the current 3-minute candle ka live ticks. So you can see the ratios keep changing. So based on this, you can take trades on either the stock's future, the stock's option. You can make multiple strategies around this volume breakout dashboard. So this was also done through Codex itself. If you can see, I'm just prompting Codex here. So this is the dashboard that I built. I'll just show you from the start how we built it. Before that, I'll just go check. Okay, it's still working. So as you can see, it's showing you how it is thinking. It has gone through this website and it has found Nifty Pharma, Nifty Auto, and it is trying to get the top stocks of each. So hopefully it's done a good job of it. I can see, I think it has done a good job. It has got me the top stocks of each. Maruti, M&M, HCL Tech, Infosys, TCS. Okay. So Codex has access to the web, so it's doing a web search as well. So that's what's happening here. So it's told me it has completed the entire step. It has included the top three weighted stocks. So IT, Nifty IT के लिए Infosys, it has given me the weights also. So it has done like it has gone ahead and done like a much better job. Nifty Auto के लिए it has got M&M, Maruti, Bajaj Auto, Reliance, ONGC, BPCL, Sun Pharma, Divis Labs, Dr. Reddy, ITC, Hindustan Liver, and Nestle India. So I think this looks good. Ideally, since it's a chatbot, you could also try and confirm it on your end by going through Nifty. But अभी के लिए मैं इसको trust करता हूँ कि इसने अच्छे से कर दिया है. So now what I'll do is, now I'll ask it, can you now help me get today's so 5 minute OHLC candles for each of the stock and in the Python code, and I want the uh, high and low of the first 5 minute candle printed for the industry that shows the maximum percentage change. I want the high and the low for the first 5 minute candle of the stocks printed for the industry that shows. Yeah. So this is my next prompt. So as you can see, slowly as you prompt it, you end up building a algo, and you'll end up building a really nice algo that will work very well. So यहाँ पे it is added the sector indices is chosen. It is chosen the top stocks as well. So yeah. And now I have given it the next prompt कि मेरे लिए ये next वाला part भी बना दो. Meanwhile, मैं वापस I'll just go to the webinar as well. I mean the slides. So I showed the volume breakout. I'll just quickly show you the prompts as I break it. Yeah.
Naveen, sorry to disturb.
Sure.
Like, for me, it looks like some technical course, something like maybe you're the technical person. Actually, as we are the trader, we want to know rather studying in Python. We can hire the Python study person. So maybe you are the technical person. You are teaching whatever you are doing in your personal career. Another thing is you have maybe you are hosted in your server. You have access in your server, but we are this outside of your organization. We don't access servers. Okay.
This is available to everyone. So what I'm showing you is available to everyone. So I could do this from home. I do this on my personal laptop as well. This has nothing to do with like a work. So all I have, so I'll try and go explain the main aspect that is required.
Another no, rather spending another thing like a 9:15 market is opening, we will keep ready in a 9 o'clock itself. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you are doing this much study, doing R&D, giving a prompt and getting output from the ChatGPT or Copilot and executing it, the market will finish off next 15-20 minutes. That is within 15-20 minutes, the volume will be high and low. So within that, we have to capture the profit.
Understood. Yeah. So this is so how do you track multiple stocks? How do you track multiple volumes using just the broker interfaces that we have, which is where I'm showing. Again, this is available to everyone. You don't have to be a part of a company or have a hosted server. I'm not hosting it on a server, by the way. This is happening on my laptop. This is all on my. I have a ThinkPad. And at home, I have a Asus. So whichever laptop you have, you can host it. These are all Python codes running. So this is VS Code. If you want, I can show you. So at home, I use an even smaller interface called Idle. This is very easy to start with Python. The thing is that I am not even like coding here. I am only telling Codex to code it. That is the power that I'm trying to show you here in this case. All I've done is basically downloaded the documentation. I have not even gone through the documentation here. I have just given it to Codex and asked it to build.
So I think my simple question is what we are getting from here. So think like I say, from money control, we can get high volume breakout, low volume breakout. See, rather doing this circus, we can go enter the type, just type in the money control, we'll get the output.
Yes,
so you got it, my understanding.
100%. So
we
now,
don't want the technical things. We
so
can
now in money, so I'll just quickly try and explain. So now in money control, you build a dashboard. Like, I mean, you have a volume breakout screener. So that I got it. Now in money control, I can, in this case, right, in this dashboard, I can simply put a buy and sell right here. So now I don't have to alt tab, go to a broker terminal. I can just buy and sell here, and I can track my positions here itself. So if I build, that is the power with APIs here.
say we are using broker. Once we put it, now broker is giving API, every broker nowadays.
Yes,
So
yes.
rather, what I would suggest is now my position, I want to go in our algo mode, as you shown OBR strategy, open
Yes.
range breakout.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
just to be as I'm using the algo from the third party vendor. I have the
Yes.
API from my broker. I'm using third party algo
Yeah.
software. From there, I'm injecting the signal with the help of TradeView. TradeView, I'm paying for that. I'm injecting signal that is getting, and whatever volume, whatever the strategy I'm using, straddle, strangle, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is executing based on my input.
Yeah.
So if we see the black screen, Python, open chain, it will get confused whether we need to go and study the separate course to read this.
Understood, sir. So like in my case, I can tell you, I'm not a computer science student myself. So
Yeah.
this is, I am a chemical engineering student. Uh,
अच्छा
this
सर,
this might seem scary. सबके लिए थोड़ा डरावना लगता है. मेरे लिए भी, अगर मैं फर्स्ट टाइम ये देखूंगा, मुझे लगेगा कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा. बट एक्चुअली जो बैरियर ऑफ एंट्री जो बन गया है अभी मार्केट में, ये सबके लिए कम हो गया है. एआई के थ्रू आप सब कुछ कर सकते हो.
I don't know Hindi.
ये
Sorry. I don't know Hindi. I'm from
understood.
South. I don't know Hindi. Sorry.
Understood. Sorry.
अच्छा
I just
सर,
meant like it might seem scary initially. See, like this is not code. This is just the ChatGPT output. This is the Python output.
Yes, sir.
Till now, actually, none of these code lines I've written. This is Codex only writing this code. I'm not really writing.
The thing is, why we need to write like this? That's my question. Simple.
Yeah, because you can build your own custom dashboard. That's what I'm trying to say. You can completely customize it. So if I can ask my colleague here to show you the custom dashboard we have built for, like you spoke about straddles, right? Can you, yeah, I'll just ask my colleague to show the customization you can build. So the idea is that you can build your own custom dashboards.
Okay.
Every trader
Understood.
has their own like style. So you could be a volume breakout, you could be an options trader, you could be a futures trader. And so as you can see here, yeah, so it's my teammate right now sharing a screen. So this is like a custom dashboard that we have built. Right. And you can choose the asset there. You can choose the straddle. You can choose the delta that you want, target delta, and it automatically builds a straddle. Then
Okay.
you place the orders from here. Can you place the order as well?
Understood. The straddle, strangle, nowadays broker is giving in their web page itself.
Yeah, they're given the
Just
web page as
one
well.
click button, the straddle will apply, and that at the point of
100%.
connection. So
100%.
that is what next, sir. Because
So now you can track. So here itself, you can track your strategy. So now if I ask my teammate to place multiple straddles and strangles, you can all track it here itself. So can you just change it to some other asset as well? So this is just a small custom dashboard we built in less than one day itself, in just one trading day. So you build all this and now you can track it here. And now the power of Nubra APIs is that can you open your UAT dashboard as well? Yeah. So we have something called a UAT dashboard where you can test out these strategies. So it's very hard to actually, as an algo trader, the first thing you'll always be worried about is deploying your capital in real live markets. So the way Nubra has built, we have given, so this UAT environment usually is available for institutional trading. So when they have to deploy a lot of money, they will not immediately deploy it in the live markets. They'll first test it in the UAT environment. And then, so you can see here, this is his UAT dashboard. It is getting filled there. The orders are getting filled. And you can see the live PNL as well there. So once you know your strategies are doing well in the UAT environment, see, this is the same dashboard. You can see the URL that says uat.nubra.io. It looks exactly like a live market, but यहाँ पे the capital is not involved. It's not real capital. So you test your strategies here. Once you're comfortable with your strategies, you shift it to your live market, and then you can place it in live market. So you can see here this custom dashboard built here. Can you go back to the dashboard? Yeah, so you have your open option chain here, and then you have all your strategies in one place. And the way the customization I want to show you is that you can see your Greeks as well changing, how it has changed from the time you have placed it to the current change. So it is live ticking. And this is all like complete dashboard has been coded out from scratch using Codex. We have not done any coding as such. We have just given it a prompt कि मुझे ये चाहिए. I want it in like this format. So that is the idea. So I mean, it might seem like you can use multiple different. The idea is that even money control is all building a tool so that people, I mean, can use it so that it makes it easy to find volume breakout. But with the volume breakout dashboard, we can add a buy and sell. You can add a way to track all the strategies in the same page. That level of customization you can only get through APIs, right?
Okay. Do you have any like think it's not like user friendly? Do you have any interface kind of web pages like GUI interfaces?
GUI. So I mean, this interface that my teammate is showing here is all like GUI, but it's not
It's
directly
it's
live
it's
available yet.
customized by your peer person. So
Yeah.
I'm asking, I'm a third person. I want to enter the market. I'm using already in a different brokers. So I want to use your broker as a Nubra. So
Yeah.
is there any graphical user interface like we can place order? Like I want to place an strangle, just
Huh.
go enter the open the option, just place an order. We'll
So
monitor
right
it.
now
That
we
is the
have
one way.
huh,
Another way through the chat. If market is going 23,500,
through an MCP, you're saying
yes,
MCP server. We have not built the MCP server yet. We are in process of building an MCP server where you can use chat, normal language, and place an order.
yeah.
Understood.
Because why I'm to telling no, sir. This I'm getting a lot of notification, but while entering end after 1 hour, what we take away is nothing. We just taking away some technical graphical user interface.
Understood. No, so today's webinar is to show you how to build it. That's what. So the last webinar,
Okay,
if you've been in the last webinars, I have not shown you in live market how do we build it. But
okay,
this one is not a dashboard. This one, in fact, is just an algo that will place a strategy. So it's just the opening range breakout strategy, and it will place the order in live market. So there's no dashboard here. It is just me building a algo. So this algo once built, I can deploy it every day. So
okay,
it's
sir.
just
Okay.
it's just
Sorry,
this Python
sorry
code.
to spend your time. Sorry to
No,
waste
no,
your
no,
time. You can go
no
ahead. Sorry.
worries. Every question is like valid
Hey
for us.
Akshay, this is Sumit here.
Yeah.
So actually, do you have a detailed course for this after, see, because this is kind of an overview or introduction, I suppose.
Yeah.
So do we also have a detailed course for this once we subscribe or something like that?
There is no subscription as such. Right now, our APIs are completely free. We have example codes and we have YouTube videos on how to get started. It's very easy
Okay,
YouTube videos
okay.
that are there then on how to get started. So once you have an account with Nubra, it's very easy. So if you go to the documentation page, I'll just go through one here just to give an example. I'll just copy paste this entire code line. So this is there for everyone. I'll just copy it. I'll paste it here. I'll stop this code. I know codes always seem scary to new users. It would have been scary to me as well. I'll just change this expiry to current expiry. And yeah, everything else looks fine. So this is just Reliance's option chain data that is coming. So reason why I'm showing this is that users can, okay, that OTP. This is how easy it is to get started. You just have to copy paste these codes and all these codes are workable codes. You just have to copy paste, run it. And once you realize कि ये code क्या कर रहा है, you just have to give it a chat GPT, the output, and ask it to build like dashboards, screeners, algos. So currently I'm building an algo using the data that is here. So 735.
Okay. Another question is, can we use this only for analysis and not for buy, sell?
Yes, you can use it for analysis as well. So the last webinar I've shown is for making dashboards. So that is just you can build your own custom analysis dashboard based on how you want to build your custom dashboard. So like this data is the option chain data. The entire option chain for Reliance is constantly ticking. So you can see here it keeps changing again and again and again. So you're getting real-time price.
Okay.
And you're getting it in a constant method. And to get to this code, you can just go through a YouTube video.
So you will be sharing all that?
Yeah, I can share it right now. It's actually no APIs. Sorry, I'll get back to the webinar in a bit. I'll just last. So So yeah, this is our YouTube playlist. You could go through this as well. So if you just follow the steps here, one of the steps is this stream of data that is coming here. So best way to do is you give this code to ChatGPT, copy paste it, give it to ChatGPT here and say the output of this code looks like this. And then just copy the output that is coming here. So I'll just copy one set of the output. This is a very crude way of showing how to build something. Can I build a real-time option chain dashboard? Give me the code. So sorry, I'll just close this. I think it's talking something here. Yeah. So I've given it the code that I just copy pasted from the docs and I gave it the output. And now all I ask it is, can you give me, now it's giving me a full copy paste code here for this data set. Now you will have to try it. So if you get an error, you just feed the error back and then you keep iterating again and again and again. Eventually it will build you a dashboard. That's how I want to show you. So that's what all these documentation and writing code seems scary right now. But now with ChatGPT, it's very simple. You just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. If you get an error, you copy that error, you paste it back with ChatGPT, it'll try and fix it. So little iteration, but eventually it'll do the job. So right now, if I can see, I'll go back to the code again that was running here. Sorry. Because I just want to show the order placement that is happening. So it has got the code now. Or I'll just say, okay. Okay. Can you now check for the last 5-minute candle in this industry if it has broken the high, or if it's broken the high, I want to place a trade in the long for the stock that has broken the high, and if it's broken the low, I want to place a short sell trade for the stock. Okay. So this is all natural language that I'm typing, and Codex is free for everyone. So what I'm doing here is free for everyone. Anyone can do this right now. You just have to install Codex. You have to give it the documentation that we have here. You can put the documentation either in ChatGPT directly. So if you just download this from here, if one of you can put the Nubra docs link as well. Download it, put it in Codex and ask it, can I build this? Codex will, the first question you should ask it is, can I build something with it? And then once it tells you yes, so I can try something else. So I'll call Codex. So in command prompt, I just call Codex once. Now that I've called it, I'll give it the documentation in my downloads folder. So this is my downloads folder. I just simply click this download and I pull it here to command prompt. And now one of you can ask me a question. I'll try asking it. Can you build can I do historical Greeks analysis using Nubra APIs? So I'm just asking it a random question based on the docs that I've put up. So I'm asking it, can I build like a historical Greeks analysis? I want to see how my 920 straddle would have done for that day. Okay, Greeks and 920 straddle is separate, but I just want to give it like an extra. So now it's going through the Nubra SDK documentation that I've put up. Yeah, please ask. You can ask a question directly.
Hello, Akshay.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
I have a question like, if I build some strategies, 5-10
Yes.
strategies and put it on the Nubra, sorry.
Yes.
Will the algorithm select the best strategy which is work for the present environment?
No, so the algorithm is being developed on your end. So like this code that I'm writing, opening range breakout, it's happening on my local system. Nubra has no access to this code. Nubra will not know what code I'm running, what is happening. It will only place the trade. Only the API calls Nubra knows and
Okay.
being placed. But the strategy that is there, Nubra will never be able to know. This is happening on my local.
No, what I mean is, if suppose I have 10 strategies like this, and maybe it is local or hosted somewhere, I have placed this strategy.
Yeah.
And from that place, can I do such a system that it will select the strategy for appropriate environment? Means somewhere opening range breakout is applicable. Somehow some EMA strategy will work. So best fit strategy, how we can select it with this? Is it possible?
So that what you have just told me is basically, how do I explain? It is something that you have to code out on yourself, on your side. The way to code it out would be if you backtest it and you find different volatility regimes. So opening range breakout probably works in very high volatility regimes. So for that also, you will have to only decide is today's current volatility or is yesterday's volatility or the last week's volatility, is it like worth it for me to run an opening range breakout or not? So certain strategies work very well in high volatility. Certain strategies work very bad in high volatility. So that you will have to decide on your end, and you will write a code line based on current incoming stream of data. It will decide, okay, this is the regime happening right now. This is the kind of market data that I'm getting. I will switch to this algo. But that Nubra will not be able to decide, nor will this algo be able to decide. That is just a mathematical detection you'll have to write on your end, actually.
Okay, Miss, for each strategy, I have to run and check whether it is applicable or not.
Yeah, you'll have to, in a way, you'll have to statistically see back-tested. So if you're doing opening range breakout, opening range breakouts will always work in a particular regime. So once you backtest it and find out which is the best time for it when it works, or which sectors have the best opening range breakout. So multiple data you will get using backtesting. And then based on that parameters, then next time that same setup comes again, the likelihood of it being profitable is higher. That's it. It's not like it'll, sorry.
Yeah, got it. Absolutely. Okay.
हेलो
Yeah.
हेलो
Yeah.
हाँ सर सर मैं ये पूछ रहा था, जैसे आप इसमें कोई ऑप्शन चेन खोल के बता सकते हैं क्या?
ऑप्शन चेन वाला वो जो डैशबोर्ड को दिखाया था?
डैशबोर्ड, हाँ डैशबोर्ड.
हाँ, can you show the dashboard? Are you sharing the screen? I have to stop sharing. हाँ, I think
जैसे सर ये जैसे डैशबोर्ड है और हमारा खुद का है, एक्चुअली इनबिल्ड ही है, सब चल ही रहा है कहीं.
हाँ.
अब मैं यहाँ ये मान के चल रहा हूँ कि मैं सपोज ये जो आपका पूरा स्ट्राइक है उस स्ट्रोक पे मेरा सपोज एक फिक्स नंबर है, समझ लो आज मैं दे रहा हूँ 304, एक नंबर है, ओनली वन नंबर. ओके, सो एनी कॉल पुट इन 1 minute candle is break, okay, and second candle cross the 304 suppose,
okay,
so I want to buy and SL will be the previous candle's low. So is it possible?
Yes, it's possible. That you'll have to code it out separately using, so since you're using intraday 3 minute candlestick का time frame पे आप कर रहे हो.
1 minute, only 1 minute.
अच्छा, 1 minute candlestick में, then you don't even have to save the data. What you can do is you can for that option you can call historical data. I'll just run it quickly and show you. So this is the historical data का basic usage. इसमें आप यहाँ पे instead of the stocks here, if you put your option का जो contract name है, that if you put here and type stock and you also put your interval as.
नहीं सर, मैं वही पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे, मेरे को स्ट्राइक प्राइस नहीं डालना है, समझो आप, पूरा ऑप्शन चेन है, वो कहीं पे भी कलेक्ट करेगा ना तो उसको ट्रेड लेना है.
हाँ, कहीं पे भी कलेक्ट कर लेगा, ठीक है. हाँ, वो आपको एक मैथमेटिकल ये लिखना पड़ेगा कि आप एक ऑप्शन स्ट्रैटेजी आप डिप्लॉय कर रहे हैं ना, नॉट लाइक अ सिंगल ऑप्शन. हाँ, जैसे अभी के लिए मान लीजिए ट्रायंगल आप कर रहे हैं, एक बाई सॉरी शॉर्ट ट्रायंगल कर रहे हो, सेल पुट और कॉल साइड पे, है ना. और आप जो बता रहे हो जो है दैट इज ऑन द सम ऑफ द सो बास्केट ऑर्डर. सो यहाँ पे मैं हमारा ये भी दिखा देता हूँ एज यू आर सेइंग इट. सो वी हैव समथिंग कॉल्ड अ प्लेस ऑर्डर का एक कोड लाइन. ये बना है सिर्फ ऑप्शन स्ट्रैटेजी के लिए, फ्यूचर्स एंड ऑप्शन स्ट्रैटेजी के लिए. तो इसमें क्या कर सकते हो आप, जैसे यहाँ पे स्ट्रैडल है, ट्रायंगल है, आयन कॉर्नर है, आयन बटरफ्लाई, ये आप सिंपली चला सकते हो और वो प्लेस हो जाएंगे. और ये कैसे चलता है, ये बास्केट पैरामीटर्स पे चलता है, तो इट गोस ऑन द सम। सो जैसे ही शॉर्ट ट्रायंगल का कॉल और पुट का सम, इफ इट रीचेस अ लिमिट, इट इमीडिएटली बाइज इट और सेल्स इट, डिपेंडिंग ऑन कि आप शॉर्ट या लॉन्ग। तो जैसे मैं शॉर्ट एक ट्रायंगल का ही दिखा देता हूँ। तो ये शॉर्ट ट्रायंगल का एक ये है, तो इट इमीडिएटली टेक्स अ नेगेटिव पोजीशन, आई मीन शॉर्ट पोजीशन ऑन अ ट्रायंगल व्हेन द कॉल का एलटीपी एंड पुट का एलटीपी रीचेस दैट लिमिट।
ओके,
तो ये आप दिस इज ये जो फ्लेक्सी बास्केट जो बनाया ना, ये काफी एक स्ट्रॉन्ग फीचर है, वेरी फ्यू ब्रोकर्स हैव इट आई थिंक।
तो मेरा है ना प्रोग्रामिंग बैकग्राउंड नहीं है, पहली बात तो।
हाँ हाँ,
ठीक है,
समझ गया सर। वो इसलिए
हाँ
मैं जो दिखा रहा हूँ ये बिना प्रोग्रामिंग का है। ये आप
हाँ
अगर डैशबोर्ड बना दोगे, जैसे ये डैशबोर्ड जो मेरा माय कोलीग इज शेयरिंग राइट नाउ, इफ ही वाज, अच्छा, नो वरीज नो वरीज। सो इन दैट डैशबोर्ड आल्सो, उसके बैकग्राउंड में जो ऑर्डर जो प्लेसमेंट है ना, वो ये यूज कर रहे हैं। इट इज यूजिंग दिस कोड लाइन।
ये वो समझ गया सर, ऑर्डर के लिए अपना कोड सेपरेट है, ठीक है।
हाँ,
लेकिन वो ये जो डैशबोर्ड बना है वो मैं तो नहीं बना सकता ना, कि मैं सीखना पड़ेगा ऐसा?
सीखना पड़ेगा, आई मीन वही मैं जो दिखा रहा हूँ वो आप कोडेक्स के थ्रू आप फोर्स करते, आई मीन यू कैन डू इट। ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी इतना हार्ड है कि सीखना ही पड़ेगा,
नहीं,
बट
यानी
आप
रेडीमेड मिल सकता है या सीखना ही पड़ेगा?
रेडीमेड अभी जो डैशबोर्ड मेरे कोलीग ने दिखाया उसका एक थोड़ा सा एक इजी वे है जो वी कैन शेयर इट विद पीपल। अभी तक वी हैव नॉट बिल्ड दैट येट, वी हैव नॉट टेस्टेड इट लाइव।
ओके,
जैसे लाइक वी हैव डिफरेंट वेज ऑफ, यहाँ से आप इंस्टॉल करके कर सकते हैं।
वो समझ गया, वो जो प्रोग्राम है उसके लिए ठीक है, मैं समझ गया है, थोड़ा बहुत समझता है मेरे को। लेकिन
हाँ
मेरा मेरा रोल क्या है, मैं एक्चुअली चैनल पार्टनर हूँ
हाँ,
एलिस ब्लू और लेमन का, और अभी
अच्छा
एंजल के साथ हो रहा है। तो मेरे क्लाइंट को मैं ये सर्विस देता हूँ। अब समझ लो वो
अच्छा,
मेरे को एपीआई दे रहा है तो उससे कुछ बन रहा है। अब मैं
हाँ
नुब्रा है तो नुब्रा से मैं लूंगा, तो इसमें मेरे को ही पूरा करना पड़ेगा या डेवलपर को देना पड़ेगा?
हाँ,
ये
समझ
ऑप्शन
गया।
है। हाँ
या तो एक्चुअली सर हमारे पास एक और एक फीचर है। तो नोइंग की बहुत सारे लोग ट्रेडर्स नहीं है, आई मीन कोडर्स नहीं है, तो
हाँ,
उनके लिए हम लोगों ने एक एक्सेल प्लगइन बनाया है। मैं
ओके,
अपने टीममेट को पूछ सकता हूँ उसको डिस्प्ले करने के लिए।
हाँ
वो
वो
देन आई विल वॉक यू थ्रू द एक्सेल
हाँ
प्लगइन।
हाँ हाँ, वो सही।
या आई अंडरस्टूड सर। सो एक्सेल प्लगइन में कोडिंग नहीं लगता है, उसको बस एक इंस्टॉल करना पड़ता है और वो चल जाएगा।
लाइक वो जरोदार सब लोग चलाते जैसे।
हाँ,
हाँ,
पर इसमें आपको लाइव डेटा मिल जाएगा, ऑप्शन चेन मिल जाएगा, मैं दिखा दूंगा अभी एज माय टीममेट इज शेयरिंग इट।
और यहाँ से ट्रेड भी हो जाएगा?
हाँ, तो नेक्स्ट वर्जन जो हम बना रहे हैं उसमें ट्रेड भी हो जाएगा, बट हम लोगों ने ऐसा ट्रेड बनाया है कि ऑर्डर्स जाएंगे सिर्फ यूएटी एनवायरनमेंट में। तो इफ विल यू बी एबल टू प्लेस अ ट्रेड? हाँ, तो माय टीममेट इज प्लेसिंग अ ट्रेड राइट नाउ।
ओके,
आयन बटरफ्लाई एक्सचेंज टारगेट डेल्टा, and can you also go to the UAT environment?
ओके,
Oh, you're not sure. अच्छा, सो यहाँ से जो मेरे टीममेट जो ट्रेड कर रहा है एक्सेल के थ्रू, वो हमने ऐसे बिल्ड किया है कि वो बस यूएटी एनवायरनमेंट में जाएगा, टेस्टिंग एनवायरनमेंट में जाएगा।
समझ गया, पेपर ट्रेड, ओके।
हाँ, जस्ट टू सी इफ योर स्ट्रैटेजी इज
हाँ,
डूइंग वेल और नॉट।
ओके,
तो वंस यू आर कंफर्टेबल विद दैट स्ट्रैटेजी, आइडियली आप या तो वेब से डायरेक्टली प्लेस कर सकते हो ऑर्डर, बट एक्सेल वाले प्लगइन में हमने वो फीचर डाला नहीं है, प्रोडक्शन एनवायरनमेंट में डायरेक्टली।
नहीं, सपोज एक्सेल वाला जो आपका है वहां पे कोई पर्टिकुलर नंबर डाल दिए और वहां
हाँ
पे आप उसको फिल्ट्रेशन दे रहे हो कि बाय अबो सेल बिल और कंडीशन व्हाटएवर मैच कर रहा है
हाँ
वहाँ पे,
हाँ,
तो वो सब वहां पे डाला हुआ है क्या?
यहाँ पे टारगेट डेल्टा डाला हुआ है, तो अगर आपका डेल्टा विंग्स का डेल्टा है ये बेसिकली।
नहीं,
हाँ
डेल्टा से कोई नहीं, मैं पर्टिकुलर नंबर्स की बात कर रहा हूँ। एक सिंपल वे है, सिंपल वे है कि जैसे आप ओआरबी पकड़ लो, मेरा नंबर ओआरबी है समझ लो, तो
हाँ,
बाय अबो सेल बिलो चल रहा है, तो जैसे ही वो पकड़ता है तो इससे डायरेक्ट मेरे को पूरे ऑप्शन चेन में करना है तो हो जाएगा क्या?
वो आपको कस्टम बनाना पड़ेगा सर इस
हाँ, तो
केस
वही वही पूछ रहा हूँ मैं कि
को
वो
आपको
कस्टम
बनाना।
नॉलेज तो अपने को है नहीं, डेवलपर यानी डेवलपर हेल्प लेना ही पड़ेगा।
एक्सेल के लिए आप जैसे कैन यू शो द ऑप्शन चेन वाला टिकिंग? हाँ, जस्ट द ऑप्शन चेन टिकिंग, लाइव टिकिंग ऑफ द ऑप्शन चेन if you have it. हाँ हाँ, जैसे ये ऑप्शन चेन ये लाइव चेंज हो रहा है,
समझ गया।
तो ये बस इसी कॉलम्स में होंगे। सो आई कॉलम से लेके डब्ल्यू कॉलम तक, तो आप एक्स कॉलम में आप अपना मैथमेटिकल फॉर्मूला लिख सकते हो कि
मैं
मुझे
वही बोल
ये,
रहा हूँ, तो इसमें अपने ओएचएल से भी मिल जाएगा?
यहाँ पे एलटीपी आ रहा है हर
नहीं,
एक
ओएचएल
ऑप्शन।
से, ओएचएल से, क्योंकि ओएचएल से के बगैर तो वो फाइनली नहीं होगा ना, आई क्या है
हाँ,
लेके।
तो हिस्टोरिकल OHLC है, करंट इंट्राडे का OHLC नहीं है, हम लोगों ने ऐड नहीं किया अभी तक। हिस्टोरिकल डेटा मिल जाएगा आपको, जैसे आपको हिस्टोरिकल 10 years का डेटा चाहिए यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा।
वो ठीक है, नहीं लेकिन वो एक्चुअली OHLC लाइव के बगैर तो वो ऐसे से नहीं होगा मेरा सिस्टम।
हाँ समझ गया, वो हमारा नेक्स्ट एक्सेल प्लगइन में वी आर प्लानिंग टू डू इट कि आपको OHLC भी मिल जाएगा।
तो
अभी
सर
option-
आप नुब्रा से है या नुब्रा से
हाँ,
सेपरेट है?
नहीं मैं नुब्रा से ही हूँ, आई वर्क फॉर नुब्रा अभी।
अच्छा, यानी सपोज वो चैनल पार्टनर जैसे सब चला रहे एलिजिबल तो आपके एंड से भी है?
नहीं आई एम नॉट अ चैनल पार्टनर।
नहीं, आई नो यू आर नॉट चैनल पार्टनर,
हाँ,
बट ये जो से नुब्रा है वो चैनल पार्टनर प्रोवाइड कर रही है क्या?
चैनल पार्टनर इन द सेंस अगर आपके
मेरे अंडर में सब ब्रोकर होते हैं सर, मेरे अंडर में 30-40 सब ब्रोकर है, समझो।
ओके
एलिस में भी है और इसमें लेमन में भी है और दूसरे में भी है। सपोज मैं नुब्रा से ज्वाइन हो रहा हूँ तो नुब्रा इज अ ब्रोकर आई थिंक, है ना? वो क्या वो प्रोवाइड कर रहा है कि वो डिपार्टमेंट अलग है पूरा?
नहीं नुब्रा, व्हाट आई कैन डू सर इज, आप अगर मेरा नंबर पे आप व्हाट्सएप कर देंगे, आई कैन आस्क द सेल्स टीम टू रीच आउट टू यू।
ओके ओके ओके,
आई एम जस्ट पुटिंग माय नंबर हियर।
एक्चुअली आई वांट सपोर्ट फ्रॉम दिस API, ओके?
हाँ, I understood, sir. But if you have a bigger use case, if you have multiple clients, I'll ask just the sales team to reach out to you, and then you can probably speak to them.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I was trying, sorry, I going through.
Actually, can this be used for individual requirement?
Yeah, this can be used for individual. So what I'm building is for an individual requirement itself. So the algo is for my individual requirement. What you can also do is you can build, like, if you build a really nice dashboard that you think that a lot of people can utilize as well. So you have your own idea of how to build a dashboard. You can use these APIs and also build like custom dashboards for you, multiple people to use as well.
Okay.
So the APIs are freely available. Just download here. Currently, APIs are also free on Nubra.
Yeah, I tried to sign in to Nubra, but then it is asking all these details actually. So it is asking all PAN ID.
Yeah. To have access to the APIs, because we are a broker, so we are like SEBI registered. So it is a SEBI mandate to have the KYC done for all users before they can have access to the APIs.
Yeah. But will it open a Demat account for me?
Yes, it'll open a Demat account for you. You just have to open a Demat account, and immediately after that, like, see, like, this is my account page. You'll have these API credentials available. You'll have access to the UAT environment also. So as an algo trader, UAT environment was very big for me. I used to place all my orders there, and then you'll come to know if your strategies are doing correct or not. Then you switch to the live market after that.
Yeah, but can we use it without opening a Demat account?
No, it cannot be open. We are like a SEBI registered broker, so there are like rules set that is required. So you'll not be able to use it without that registration process. It's just a very quick registration. It's not too many steps. Yeah, but it is the PAN. So like I showed in the start. So it's this PAN, Aadhaar verification, bank verification, segment selection. It's like every other broker does it. And in our case, it's slightly easier because it'll auto fetch all the details. You don't have to really write the details. Okay. If you just give it access, it'll start auto fetching the details. Not too much access, obviously, but it'll get the details. And then in less than 24 hours, you'll have access to this entire API infra. The best part about our APIs that I personally can vouch for is that we have like live Greeks. And live Greeks ka value is this, that a lot of us want to build different strategies based on like delta neutrality, or if you can customize a dashboard where you can track the gamma spiking in different stocks. So you can then zero on in those stocks and make like build strategies around that. And isme historical data maybe you will get Greeks as well. So that is the other benefit of having Nubra APIs. So yeah, I'll just go through this limit order day. Okay, I'll try running this code as well. So just to see if it works. So I think the 1 hour is over. I took most of it in taking calls. Anyone has any other questions they'd like to ask? Or if you want me to ask, since I have Codex open, if you want me to try and ask your strategy, I can do that as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, does it support any kind of sandboxing where we can check only the APIs without placing real trades?
Yeah, that is the UAT environment that I was talking about. So
Okay.
we have two environments that we have. We have the UAT environment and we have the live production environment. The UAT environment is like a sandbox itself, but it's like one step further in the sense that, like how we have this Nubra.io dashboard, we also have a dashboard created just for the UAT environment. So here you're not even, I'll just quickly log in and show you what I mean. So this is the UAT. So three, six. Yeah, so any trades placed in the UAT environment, I can actually test how it is performing here. So it gives me a live tracking PNL. So I can place as many orders, I can place any futures and option strategy as well. And then through the day, I can see how it has performed. So this is an intraday, you will come to know in the positions tab, you'll come to know how your PNL is, how your strategy is doing.
Okay, understand. I also see that there is an app and also a browser version. So what is the typical charting platform that you use?
TradingView.
And that in that TradingView, is it built-in Pine scripts, or can I add my custom Pine script into that, or do I need to convert it to your Python SDK?
So currently for the APIs, we will need to convert it. For the Nubra APIs, you need to convert it to Python script. There is a way where you can basically using webhooks in TradingView. When you put a Python script, you can place the orders directly. We don't have a section where you can put the webhook, but if you create the server, so I'll just quickly share you that as well.
Basically, let's say I don't want to use the API, I just want to have my custom Pine script and then use your brokerage just to place the orders.
Understood. So this is like a small guide on how to do that. I'll just share that. So our blog set also is like really nice for those of you interested in the blogs that we have. We have blogs. So this is the TradingView blog, is the one that I shared on how you could automate your TradingView alerts with Nubra API. So you could use our brokerage, and then the process is there here. Yeah, we have a lot of good quality blogs, but I'll just quickly go here before I. So I need to first now confirm. So it's saying it is trying to place the order, but it's not going through. So now I need to figure out whether something is going wrong somewhere. Order being placed. I'll also confirm if this is the UAT environment or not. Yes, I think it's UAT. Can you also ensure that the environment is UAT? I apologize for it going a little longer than 1 hour. Yeah, so this is the blogs that we have. While it's thinking, I'll just quickly go through the other blogs. So we have also integrations with Tradetron and Algo for those of you who use those platforms as well. Apart from that, we have Bhav Copy. So Bhav Copy may you get extra data. This is the end of day data from the exchange. So you can get your delivery data, and this is backdated. So you have it for the last 6 months. So this is also available for Nubra API users. You can get the previous Bhav copy, which is usually not available through our APIs. Apart from it, there are strategies as well. The entire opening range breakout strategy is also available here. I think somewhere at the end, the code is also available. So this is the ORB strategy that you can just deploy. Again, like a disclaimer is that I'm not giving a profitable strategy. It has to be tested out on your end. Some of these blogs help with options, understanding options as well. There is one, yeah, this is like an interactive blog where depending on what your view of the market is. So if I think the market will go up here, it'll tell me what strategies I can deploy that are profitable. So if I think the market will go down, it'll tell me profit. It'll give me max profit, max loss. This is for those of you who want to learn about different strategies that are there in options. So yeah, I'll just quickly go back to. Sorry, are there any questions happening? Can I download 2 days Bhav copy? Yes, you can download 2 days Bhav copy. You can use Nubra APIs itself to download the Bhav copy. That's there here in the REST API. If you go to market data Bhav copy, that's not through SDK, but you can put any date here. date and type of bar copy. We have, I think, 4 or 5 different types of bar copy. But you can get, so if you want the cash market bar copy to get delivery data, whether it is delivery or intraday trades, that is also available here. Yeah. It now always uses UAT, is forced by if latest final index. Okay, I'll try running this as well now.
Hi, Akshay.
Yeah.
Am I audible? I had a
Yes.
quick question.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a very specific case, a very simple use case. Can you code it very fast and tell me?
I can code it. I can ask if it's possible using Nubra APIs, if that is fine with
Okay,
you.
okay, that would also be sufficient. So I have a simple case where I am explaining it. I want in Nifty futures, in the morning, I'll give a level which will be decided by me every morning. So suppose I want to tell the system that, okay, sell Nifty future if the current month future contracts goes below this level.
Yeah.
I mean, to be very specific, the candle, 5-minute candle closes below that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. I mean,
moment the candle again closes above that, you can exit that sell trade.
yeah. I mean, I can tell you naturally without asking the ChatGPT that is very easily possible. This is actually a very easy use case as well, where based on a level you can get a long and a short decision done.
Okay, okay.
You could use Nubra APIs. It's very easy. In fact, the ORB that I built, the first step of ORB, which is the basic step, can be utilized for this. So ORB is also sort of similar. So in your case, a 5-minute candle, if it breaks a level, here in the case of ORB, I'm asking Python itself to determine when the levels are broken. In your case, there'll be an input that will be required. But yeah, it can be built with APIs as well.
So, like, how does it take place? I mean, every morning after 9:20 or 9:30, I want this trade to be taken place, and in 9:15 or 9:30, I'll give it a level. So, how it will take that level from me?
So it will take it as an input. I'll give you an example. Execution. Yeah, so in your use case, so basically Python, I mean, Codex itself will do it if you give it a use case. So if I say based on a level which a user inputs, I want to check if the latest 5-minute candle breaks it down, then short, and if the reversal happens, then square off. So this entire strategy, whenever it builds a strategy, I mean, I'll not try and deploy it, right? What you can do is you can run it in the UAT environment. You can see if it works correctly. So once you have confidence that it has worked, it's correctly worked, it has taken an input from you, and then it is doing the strategy. Then you switch it to a live market production. Yeah. Yeah, I apologize if this is taking a little while longer. I spent a lot of time. Yeah, I can see here ITC, Nestle, and so this code is running. It's taking orders. Yeah, it just came in, ITC and Nestle Industries. So I'll run this again. Now the next thing so as you can see, it has auto place these orders. I didn't place these physical orders of ITC and Nestle Industries. It has determined that this has broken out and it has placed the orders. Now this is not true opening range breakout because I'm doing this in the middle of the day at 12 o'clock. The ideal way to do it is at the start of the morning. Sorry. Yeah, at the start of the morning, you determine which industry has broken, which industry has gapped up or gapped down, and choose the highest gap up or gap down. And on those industries, in those particular stocks, it will take a trade when the first 5-minute candle is broken. So this is not a true ORB. I just wanted to show you how the order gets placed. I'll run this again and show you the orders getting placed. Hopefully it places orders again. So it's running in the UAT environment itself. So this is 1-on-1 quantity. Let's quickly see if it's placing orders. Yeah, you can see here. So it placed it in pharma now, Sun Pharma, Divis, Dr. Reddy's, and you can see it comes up here. So this is the UAT environment we have. It's exactly similar to the live environment. You can test your orders here. So now that the orders are placed here, I can go to the portfolio section and I can see my orders now here. So you can see all your orders here. You can see how your PNL is performing. So now it's saying positive PNL in this case, but this is because there are 2 Reliance shares. So I can exit that here. And then I can track the PNL of my ORB as well. Again, this is just a demo ORB. This is not the actual ORB. But I hope I have done justice in showing how I can use Codex to build algos. So this was built completely by Codex. I did not write a single line of code. Now that I've tested this in UAT and if I've made it better, so right now it's not running in a loop. The code breaks here. It just places the order and it stops. Ideally, to make this better, I would, I'll just go to this slide here. Ideally, to make it better, I would make it run on a loop and add a way I can add a trailing stop loss. So whenever I can add a stop loss and a take profit levels as well. So there are multiple things I can do with the strategy. This was just to show you how you can deploy a strategy in real-time markets. So today I use a UAT environment where I can test my strategies. But once you know your strategies have done well in maybe the last 5 days, you can switch it to the live environment, production environment. And it is just a small code line change to change it to production. So if I just show you in the orders, sorry, I'm in this API. It's just this UAT word string has to be changed to PROD. That's all it takes. This entire strategy then gets deployed in the live market. So you don't have to change the strategy for live market. The same strategy gets deployed to the production environment. So yeah, that is the webinar for today. I do not have time to show the dashboard, but I hope you could see a complete strategy from scratch and also place orders for me. Codes were written. In fact, I did not even go through the code yet. But the way to work on this is to give this code to Gemini, Claude Code, and see if it has written the best code possible. Can this be made better? So yeah, this is today's webinar. Does anyone have any questions as such? Via WhatsApp.
Yeah, actually, I think now, जैसे से देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कंडीशन, सपोज करें हम कितना कैपिटल डिप्लॉय करना चाहते हैं, क्या हम उसको आरएमएस कैसे देखना चाहते हैं, कितने टाइम शुरू हो कितने टाइम खत्म हो जाए, किस टाइम पे ये काम करना बंद कर दे, या फिर एक बार मान लो मैं ये भी चाहता हूँ कि हो सकता है एक बार मुझसे पूछे रेदर देन कि नॉर्मली ऑटोमेट करे सब चीजों को, लेकिन हो सकता है एक बार पूछे। तो इन सब चीजों को आप एक सिंपल सी स्ट्रेटजी के ऊपर नेक्स्ट टाइम में भी आप एक सिंपल सी स्ट्रेटजी रखें और उसके बाद उसके अंदर ये मल्टीपल वेरिएबल्स ऐड करके प्रॉम्प्टिंग के थ्रू एक कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव एक मॉडल बना रहे हैं। तो हम अपना आइडिया तो कर ही लेंगे, लेकिन ये छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं जो मे बी हम मिस कर जाएं या फिर हमें करनी ना आए, तो वो एक बार कंप्लीट हो जाए ना वहां से, तो वो एक बार आई थिंक बेटर है। बाकी जैसे आप ठीक समझो।
हाँ, नहीं, अंडरस्टूड, दैट मेक्स लॉट ऑफ सेंस एक्चुअली। इसी कोड लाइन में मैं अगर यहाँ पे डाल दूं कि कैन यू प्लीज प्रिंट and take an input from me, a simple yes or no before placing the orders. Can you add this as well? So now it'll add that. I can also add it. I know
जैसे आप उसमें वो भी ऐड कर सकते हैं कि सपोज कीजिए कि कुछ पर्टिकुलर मेरी लिस्ट ऑफ शेयर्स है, उन्हीं के ऊपर ये डिप्लॉय हो, या फिर एक एन नंबर ऑफ शिफ्ट के ऊपर डिप्लॉय हो, या पर्टिकुलर निफ्टी 50 के जितने शेयर्स हैं उनके ऊपर अप्लाई हो। तो ऐसी बहुत सारी कंडीशन।
हाँ, इस केस में मैंने डिसाइड कर दिया था कि किस पे डिप्लॉय होना है।
हाँ, इसमें आपने कर दिया था। राइट।
हाँ, इसमें मैंने कर दिया था। तो मैंने इंडस्ट्रीज, मैंने ऑटो, मैंने जो भी मेरे दिमाग में आया मैंने चूज कर दिया था। उसमें मैंने बस उसको बोला कि तुम निफ्टी को like scan the web and through NSE का website can you get the top weights, so it's 3 into 5, 15 stocks only that it is taking trades on. उसमें से also it is only taking it on the industry that it's getting the current percentage change from. Ideally the best way to do it is the first candle का change, breakout, gap up, gap down पे ही, उस पे ही trade करना चाहिए उसको।
ओके, तो मे बी नेक्स्ट टाइम जैसे मूविंग एवरेज क्रॉसओवर उसके अंदर उसको फिर ऑप्शन से लिंक करके और उसमें मल्टीपल डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ वेरिएबल्स एक बार डाल के स्टॉप लॉस और ये डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ कंडीशंस और एक बार ट्राई करते हैं मे बी।
अंडरस्टूड, आई गेट।
ओके, थैंक यू
सो मच।
अक्षय जी, यही आपका नंबर है?
हाँ, ये लास्ट वाला जो मैंने डाला था वो मेरा नंबर है।
961183।
यस,
ठीक है, आई विल गेट इन टच।
श्योर। सच कोडिंग बेस्ड हेल्प हम लोग ज्यादा कर नहीं सकते, हम लोग कर सकते हैं बट वो उतना आसान नहीं है। बट एनीथिंग टू डिस्कस विद नुब्रा का APIs, हाउ डू यू एक्सेस इट, हाउ डू यू गेट दिस एक्सेल वाला प्लगइन जो मेरे टीममेट ने दिखाया था, हाउ डू यू गेट एक्सेस टू दैट एक्सेल प्लगइन, दोस थिंग्स वी कैन हेल्प एंड गाइड यू टू यूज। उसका prerequisite is that you have to open an account with Nubra. So this is where you open an account with Nubra, and after you open an account, also account open करने के बाद 24 hours आपको wait करना पड़ेगा ताकि आपका KYC activate हो जाए। उसके बाद you will have access to all the API, all the plugins we build, all the algos we showed today. Everything can be built on Nubra ka APIs. So it's just open a DMAT and it's like a 7-step process. बहुत जल्दी हो जाता है because it auto fetches everything. So it's not very hard. So just PAN, Aadhaar verification, bank verification. These are all just verification. And once हमें all good मिलता है NSE exchanges से, तो currently हमारे पास NSE BSE है and MCX अभी आने वाला है. So in a couple of weeks MCX भी आ जाएगा. So you can build algo strategies for commodities as well. So anything else? Anyone has anything else? Otherwise I'll take leave.
Actually, one question, is there any page where you have what is your roadmap, upcoming roadmap, what do you plan to do next?
That is a good suggestion. Actually, we don't have a page right now, but that's a good suggestion. We will keep in mind of that suggestion. I'll take a note of it as well.
Okay.
We'll keep a roadmap page. I understand what you mean.
And also, do you have any support for like pre-built strategies which you want new users to test your platforms?
Pre-built strategies, no. We are also thinking about that direction.
Okay.
We have actually right now, since we are new and we're building all the entire setup, the API ecosystem. We have been there for a while, but the API ecosystem we are building it up. So yeah,
what I would suggest is at least in the UAT you can provide so that it will be a good idea to see how to use it.
Understood. So actually, the other thing about UAT is that you can't manually place orders. You can only place orders through APIs. So right now, if I tried placing an order in say Reliance, I'll just show this aspect as well because a lot of people. So Reliance, if I go, the UAT environment also does not share the same load. So the load is slightly lesser in the UAT environment because we want to give maximum load to the prod environment, production environment. So UAT is only meant as a testing. So even the historical data that is there in UAT, it is not like you will only get it for the last 3 months. You will not get it longer than the last 3 months. So yeah, so if I can just show you, if I try placing an order here, it'll technically not place an order. Oh, yeah, because I had a position. I'll try it now. Yeah, it'll tell me this. If I try placing a buy order, it tells me you don't have sufficient funds. So even if I had funds or didn't have funds, it'll give me the same error. So technically UAT is only meant for like orders through the API. So Python SDK or REST API.
Thank you.
Yeah. With regards to pre-built strategies in the UAT, in the production environment, we have pre-built strategies. So you could go to the strategy builder tab and you can build your pre-built. I mean, there are pre-built option strategies, but you can customize it by changing the legs and stuff. Yeah, anyone else has any questions, you can let me know. All right, then thank you so much for attending this webinar during live. And here. Again, coding based help is a little hard, but if you have any requests regarding how to connect with our
Charting is a site, scanning site. Do you know?
scanning side also. Yeah, you can build. So you can build everything using Nubra APIs. So whatever you want a scanner you want to build, you can build using Nubra APIs. It could be anything related to open interest, options, Kasara Greeks, volume based.
It's already existing site. You can go for in the Google Chart Inc. CHART Chart Inc.
Oh, Chart Inc. You're saying? Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, I know it. So you're saying a web. The same TradingView webhook blog can be utilized for charting as well. So I'll just share it here. So it is just a webhook that you'll have to add from charting, and it will place an order to Nubra.
Okay.
The support to build a strategy is not there. Like how I showed with Codex, you could build the strategy.